Hey everybody, it's time to make America again. This is be probably a slower paced video, and I'm going to make up for it by lowering the duration so that even less happens. But also so you don't get too bored of me droning on and not much happening. Yeah, that's our goal here. Keep people from getting too bored with me. We'll see how it works. Alright. I don't know where I want this galleon, so he's just going to stay right there. So, Sir Yavrman seems to have pulled away from me. For a while there, I was actually within 100 points of him. That is no longer the case. Upsetting, but not too surprising. Alright, Forge is built. Get that library. Yeah, this is going to be where we do a lot of passing the turn also. So I think one of the best ways to win this game is going to be going for a diplomatic victory. Because Boudica has to vote for me, Charlemagne and Qin Shi Huang will vote for me. So as long as I can maintain, if I can get good relationships with them,
your orders. What's the plan?
I might be able to win a diplomatic victory. Which means I need to try to get to mass media. That's basically what I need to try to do, is get to mass media. And then go from there. So now that I no longer have caste system, I'm giving up on just having a city devoted to is that actually just going to be +1? That's unfortunate. It's a really depressing square. Oh well. Doesn't have good options, and I can't really afford it for it to be anything else, so let's see. We're going to examine this city. Yep, wealth time. You, probably also wealth. Also wealth. And that will let us jump up to 80% here. And keep things rolling. But yeah, so I need to beeline mass media. And from there...
To every action, there is always opposed an equal reaction.
Customs house. No spy. No puppet. No puppet. You're the puppet. I have production in this city, so I will go ahead and build jail security bureau. That's fine. This one's going to build jail security bureau. We've got our theatre there. University first is the plan. So a thing that I can do here... Ooh. Uranium near Vienna, already improved. Okay. Alright, so... we're going to swap that to that. And we're going to send these two guys up there. So that we have, yeah, that going for us. Alright. that one. I just don't really care. So, whatever. That city's never going to be great. But it does have this nice sheep. This nice, clams. So, okay, let's turn that on. This nice sheep, this nice clams. And these two, which are going to produce a lot of food. So, so it's going to be able to work these two things pretty well. And actually, that makes me feel like I should turn that into a workshop. Actually, yeah, I think that's going to be better. So, let's examine Atlanta. See what's going on here. All right. Yeah, we'll go for the levy. And then we could go for that, get some more commerce in. Would not be bad in any way, but Tiflis. It's weird, because Tiflis is the color that I would associate with article, but I think it's pretty icon. I just can't quite see it. So, alright, build your workshop. There. Yep, you guys build that mine. It's a little disappointing to lose a town, but, you know, all in all, it is what it is. Alright. What do we need here? Don't really need any of that stuff. Exactly. Yearns to join its motherland, so we'll go with theater first. Hey Leo. How was your nap? Was it good? What did you want to show me? Nama Kathy?
Yeah.
Nama Kathy dropped off a bracelet? Here, can we try and put it on your arm? There we go. Oh boy, photos. Nice. That's exciting. There is not sunshine today. Alright, so let's see. What are we at with great person production? Right now we're pretty slow, although Bibract is actually only 13 turns away, and Atlanta's only 20 turns away. Good job, Atlanta. So the question is if I should try to go for one more Golden Age. I don't know how probable it is that that's going to work, or if I should beeline some more, or if I should just pump up the tech. Pump up the tech, pump up the jam. We're just gonna go for tech right now. Tech is the most important thing. So that's what's gonna happen here. Alright. So we've got that going on for us.
Tell me what to do. Yes?
Yeah, so we're just destroying this stuff. I could build a city like right here. It's not the worst idea. It's not the best idea by any means, but it's not the worst idea. Alright, so now we need to get radio.
We will make electricity so cheap
The Eiffel
that
Tower,
only the
Rock'n'Roll,
rich
and Cristo
will burn
Redentor are
candles.
all still available. That is a big deal. So we are going to spend 8 turns losing money going for that. Does anybody have rock and roll yet? Or radio yet? Okay. Kublai does. Nobody else does. So that means it's likely that I will be able to get something. Alright, so what I want to do with Qin Shi Huang is I want to see if he'll trade me. I'm hoping that he'll trade me medicine for electricity and some reasonable amount of gold. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
As to diseases,
will
make
build
a habit of two
hospitals,
things: to help, or
which
at
is the
least
most
to
important
do
part.
no harm.
And then potentially Sid's Sushi Company. which I don't recall exactly what it gives, but let's see here. It consumes clams, fish, crabs, and rice to add bonus food and culture. Okay, yeah, and that's good. So, and there's a decent chance that I can get Great Merchant. So, let's see the big picture, but no. It's a lot of health, but I don't need the health right now. I don't have that many windmills for that to be worth it. So we're going to go with free market for now. And then I'm going to go here and say, what are my odds at Great Merchant? 70%. We're going to make sure that it's slightly increased relative to that. So, by improving that. Alright. Tolosa, yeah, that's fine. Like, just eating up all of those is fine.
What's the plan?
All those guys should go there. Yeah, so we're in pretty good shape right now. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape right now. And if we can get radio, get the either the Eiffel Tower or rock and roll, possibly even both. Like, it's not impossible that I could get both. Although pretty soon here I'm gonna have to drop my science again because of that trade I made. Let's just double check if anybody wants that. No, nobody relevant wants that one. So I'm still just in bad shape, technologically. But I have gotten past Charlemagne a little bit, which is good.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, yeah, just good. Glad to be past Charlemagne. Creative Constructions is not the same. How long have we got Brocked? 10 turns, I think. Well, let's see how much better than that I can do by doing this. 6 turns, yeah. 6 turns will be good. We'll take 6 turns. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but I've got decent odds, I think. I suppose I can check. Not founded. Great. Awesome. Oh, and I can, I think, hover it to see what it would give. So it'd be plus a little bit of food. It's not great food. This one's the one that's just food. Off of, but yeah, I can get more of these things more easily, I think. So yeah, I think this will be good to get. It's plus 3 everywhere, which is interesting. I guess this one's also plus 3 everywhere. The cost is higher. Cereal mills. What does cereal mills require? I suppose I should double check. What does it take to found? Great Merchant. Okay. Let's take a look up here in the technology tree. Once we get down here, yes, we're looking for things. Is this one cereal mills? It is cereal mills. Okay. No, don't do that, but there we go. That's what I wanted to see. So for cereal mills, consume wheat, corn, or rice, and add a food bonus. Well, if I don't get Sid's Sushi Company, named for Sid Meier, of course. Praise be to him. Then I'll have a backup plan. let's see here. Okay, so he does have steel now. So I'm going to trade him biology for gold. He doesn't like me enough. And we're friendly? That is truly bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It is hilarious also. What will you give me for this? 9? Yeah, we'll take that. What will you give me for coal? Copper and 7? Again, I'm friendly with him, so I'm going to do that one. Claim for deer. Still fine. Eventually I'll probably cancel it. But for now it's good. Dun 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 dun. A couple of tra-la-las. Okay, so we've got the theater, we've got the observatory, the university, and the library. So we've got all the ones that I really want. So now's when we just build these secondary things, which provide bonuses to health and economy. So first we're going to go with health for via the harbor, which will also, coincidentally, let me get Customs House, which is going to be good when I do. Library. University, why not?
Before that steam drill shall beat me down, I'll die with my hammer in my hand.
One of the truly depressing but truly great tales of industrial workers trying to deal with automation taking their jobs, which is a theme lately. And ultimately, they can't. And that's an important thing to know. So we need to solve that problem a different way, which means something like basic income. I mean, the promise of automation is that everybody is more productive, and we need fewer people to be working. But we haven't, despite the fact that fewer people need to work, we're still making everybody work. Alright, so we can't, even with 100%, get there, but it's relevant. Uh-oh. The Russians and the Sumerians are mad at each other. 2276 out of 2400. 64 a turn. Is that 2 turns? It is 2 turns. Awesome. I accept. I'm going to move these guys over to here to get ready to chop that. Because that's what's going to happen once we get radio. Is my science is going to drop pretty far down. And I'm going to begin work on wonders in a lot of cities. I am working a spy. Don't work a spy, just give me more money. For now. Or let me lose less money. It's the same thing. So. We might be able to stay before 70%, which would be good. I think we should be able to. So. But, we'll see what happens. How long is that going to take? Forever? Okay. Oh, I guess not forever. It's going to take 12 turns? 13 turns. 13 turns. 13 times 6 is 78. That's enough to go from 75 to 153, which will let that one expand. Security Bureau. Yeah, we're going with a dry dock there. University. You're going to build your observatory. Let's check in with Bibract on what it's up to. Yeah. Okay, so it just built something. So now we're going to go back to the... Alright, we got the Great Merchant. So now we have to decide what to do. I haven't built Wall Street yet? Oh my. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. I haven't built Wall Street yet. Alright, so... Do you have a bank? Yeah. I know you have a bank. Yeah. Does Bibract have a bank? It better. It does. Washington has a bank. So what I need to build in Tolosa is like a bank. Right? Well, let's see. What else do I have that produces? Ah, here we go. You're going to build a bank. It'll take 20 turns, but that's not actually that long. Stop that. Alright, so you're going to do this, and this, and this to get me that bank in 14 turns, which will be very relevant. And the reason we're doing this like this... Oh, wow. Market will be done in 7 turns, though. Hey. Yeah. Oh, good. We can't actually build a spy. Take that. If we could build a spy, it would start doing it. But I don't want it to. Marketing Customs House. Because, yeah. But yeah. Alright. Oh, that place is still open for
What's the plan?
shopping. Okay. I think we're just going to go straight up there and start it, but yeah. Make our decisions later. Just to say next turn. Alright, so we can go for mass media now. We can go for railroad. Go for mass media. We can go for refrigeration. Well, mass media is the one that we want for...
Then one fine morning, she puts on a New York station. You know, her life was saved by rock and roll.
Alright, so of these... Okay, so somebody else has already got it. Boston, 21 turns, 30 turns. Washington, 16 turns, 21 turns. This is the most valuable one. And then this one's second. Turns, 21 turns. So where are we at? Okay, right. So he's got one of them. I should trade with Bautica right now, so I will do that. And I can very comfortably be at 70%. Be at 70% and build a hospital. I want to build hospitals. Or build fireworks. No, I really want to build fireworks there. Okay, so I can be at 70% and build hospital. So 70% without any wealth. That's good. I would like to make a trade proposal. Corn for fish. Would you accept this deal? I'd like to make a trade proposal. Replaceable parts and chemistry for your gold. accept this deal? He would. Oh, what a shame. Farewell. Exit.
Your orders.
All right. 36 for Boston. Oops. Oh well. Yay.
What do you need? Ready for action.
From 16 to probably 15. 15, yep. So the Eiffel Tower is coming. Slowly, but coming. I should go in and modify my espionage, because Boudica doesn't need nearly as much as I want with everybody else. So if you don't modify it at all, it gives everybody weight 0, and just divides it evenly. Although, it when everything is even, it prioritizes based on their place on this list. And I don't know how it decides the place on that list, but so you can see that Qin Shi Huang and Peter both have 15. I don't know. I'm going to put Charlemagne and Qin Shi Huang slightly higher. No, I'm not. Because they're both pretty friendly with me, and I haven't had any problems. So I'm going to put Mehmed and Kublai higher on this list. Because they are both super scary. Oh my, Mehmed has infinite espionage. Oh my. There's a question of if there's even a point at that point. But we'll still go for it. Yeesh. That's kind of scary, honestly. Yeah, this is the other problem that civilization gets, and pretty much every civilization has this problem, is that once you get into the later turns, it just always takes forever between turns, and it's frustrating. I don't want to work that tile. What the heck? Can I give that tile away to somebody? No? Ugh. I just never want to work it. I really don't. I want the food. Does this actually get it done in one turn? Because if it does, I would begrudgingly do it. I guess this does. Fine, I'll do it, and then I'll fix it next turn, if I remember. Remember to fix that, please. Really needs to get fixed. +3 food. Alright, let's go for it. +4 food. Plus a bunch of culture, which could be helpful. Anyways. Let's take a look now at resources people will trade. So Gilgamesh would probably trade. Do I have extras of any of these? Marble. I have extra marble. And that's it. Alright, so let's talk to Gilgamesh. Oh, I don't have extra marble because... Let's try 18 a turn. would do 18 a turn. Oh, it's 16 a turn. Well, let's underbid him. 12 a turn. Seven a turn. Alright, done. Simple and done. Alright, who else has fish to trade me? Charlemagne does. And that's a good plan. Although he'll probably demand, like, a ludicrous amount. No, 7 a turn. Awesome. So Washington is now, off of said sushi company, getting a whole bunch. 5 plus 5 food. That's fantastic. And I mean that seriously, not ironically. I believe that to be actually fantastic. So, well done. Alright. Iron for rice. Oh. And sugar. Do you want sheep also? Fine, but you're gonna have to give me a bunch of money. That went super well. Yeah, that was awesome. That's all there is to say about that. That was awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna start fortifying these guys, because it's just wasting time. And who knows when I'm gonna get railroad anyways. I think next I'm gonna get railroad. That was the plan. Refrigeration is good. I do want it, but railroad is next. Yep, we're gonna wealth it up there. University here. What else can we do? Jail? Sure. Yep. Kublai completed Hollywood. That's okay. I think that means he has mass media, but I'm not sure. But I'm still okay with it. Trgovia. Right, we were building a customs house. So we've got 3 guys there, 3 guys there. Let's put 3 guys right there. Yep. Perfect. Actually want priest next. Hopefully I will get it. Railroad is next for the massive production boost that will give me. Boston's going to build a couple of... You want to give me artillery for radio? No. What would make this deal work? Divine right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like... Oh, whoops. You don't want to start trading that away yet. Alright, fine. Okay, you can't make that trade. You could do that straight up. No.
only thing worse than being
although I do
talked
have
about
that.
is not being talked about.
Great Boston. Should you just start building the United Nations, though? 30 turns. This is going to take 10 more turns to finish. Yeah, I think it's correct to do that. Alright. Philadelphia can start building a couple of workers. Atlanta! Got that levy. Colosseum? Colosseum's good. Oh, no, not Colosseum. Oh, did you build a bank? Do you have a bank? You do have a bank. Do I have 7 now? At least 6? Still have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Right. 10 turns? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. This will go okay. Yeah, because I don't want to start trading this away when this is so far away still. This would be 20 turns versus 29. Yeah. No, there goes the Eiffel Tower, so now I can swap. Washington's going to have to build United Nations. Oh, yeah, sure, that's fine. Build a sushi executive this turn. Kublai Khan got a golden age. How lucky. What would make this deal work? World map. What would make this deal work? 170? That's actually not what I want. What would make this deal work? What would make this deal work? 575. Never mind. Gonna hang out for a turn. Okay. So you're doing that. Why can't I build that? Oh, because it's still doing that thing. Okay. If I remove it from the queue, then I can. Alright. So this Sid's Sushi Executive is going to go right here. And the reason for that is that that's, you know, got good production, but is not currently working anything else. So it's just going to start building them. Worker, worker, one more worker, I would say. Uranium near Vienna. Okay. Okay with that. That doesn't decrease the production, as we have discussed. It just adds commerce. So, always appreciated. Alright, railroad's almost done. Now it's done. I think it's time for combustion. Get that oil going. Possibly. No, it's still not happening.
I fooled
I
you.
know Kublai's beat me to almost everything.
I got pig
It's still
eye.
not happening.
I got pig eye. I got all pig eye.
Customs house. Sure, we'll get a +1 bonus for 26 money. That's basically no money. Alright.
Yes?
And we are ready
Tell me what to do.
to railroad. Huzzah! Yeah, we're gonna go put those guys up there. Because those guys are going to go up here now, and then that'll be ready to ferry them. Immediately following. Jail. Security Bureau. Again, I want some more espionage. It's pretty neutral. So, alright, so come down here and start getting this so that we're closer to United Nations. You're building Cristo, which I like. So we'll see if we can get that a turn faster. 14. Good question is, how many workers do I have and where are the rest? There they are. Oopsie. No! No! I lost the United Nations and now I can't. Crap. Ugh. Well, that beeline did not work for me. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. So I got basically nothing from all of that. Well, it's time to go in on some things. We're gonna build dry dock. Am I still working on anything? That, I guess. What's even out there that has things that I might be able to build? Wonders that I might be able to build. I mean, there's not much left at this point. Yeah, I think there's robotics for the space elevator, and that's about it. I'm not even sure I can build that. So, alright. Well, now that that plan's gone, I just have to go for... Well, I do need combustion? Yes, I do need combustion, so we'll still get that. And we're just going to have to go for a space race. We are the Americans. We can win a space race. We can do it. Yeah, in some ways it lessens the pressure. I just have to focus, and often the computer will not focus in the same way that I can focus, so... Good. Do want to double check if refrigerator is necessary, if refrigeration is necessary for anything. It doesn't seem to be, but it helps with superconductors. And it lets me get some malls, so I think that's what I'm going to go to next. Yeah, we're going to go to that, then we're going to go for rocketry. Alright, now I'm going to check the technology situation. Okay, so Sir Yaverman, Qin Shi Huang, and Peter still want radio. So let's talk to Qin Shi Huang first. See what we can get for radio. Alright. Artillery leads to rocketry. So what would make this deal work? 250 gold? Done. Yeah. That just
Artillery adds dignity to what would
Everything
otherwise
in life
be
is
somewhere in
all
a
built.
brawl, and you get
1.5,
there in a
shall
car.
we say. Right, Peter. Radio. Assembly line, I think I need it. Pretty sure. Yeah, I do. So, I do need assembly line at some point. But assembly line is worth more than... No, radio is better. Alright. Oh, you can't do that. So he's got to be part way along. So let's see what he can give me along with refrigeration. He won't do it. Is it Sriavarman's the only other one that doesn't have it? Oh, Charlemagne. Well, he'll give me a little gold for something, but he doesn't actually have any. Charlemagne is falling rapidly behind. So we'll talk to Sriavarman. See what he can give me here. 4830. That can't be done. Oh, okay, sure. That's fine.
Any
the reason that's
society
fine is
that would give up a
because
little liberty
I wanted
to
that
gain a
free
little
speech.
security will deserve
And I don't
neither
mind actually going
and
for free
lose both.
religion. So, although probably not yet. 10% research in all cities. Well, we're going to this and this. I think as soon as if I can get
I am the state.
if I can get Cristo Redentor, which we're working on. That's what we're. No, I can't get Cristo Redentor. I can't get anything. Nothing is allowed. Everything is prohibited. Oil for fish? Surely you're choking, sir. Yeah, that I can do. No. No, meme. That is not something that I will accede to. Yeah. Alright, well, all we can do at this point is work hard. Which of these is useful? And that's the question. Well, that's a lot of maintenance. So, scientist, go away. That is a lot of maintenance, so I think that a courthouse will be worth it. Yep, I think we'll go with a courthouse. Yep, yeah. Yeah, I got screwed, I know. What's the production here? 49 base production. I'm gonna hover ironworks. Observatory here. Courthouse, plausibly. $4 gold a turn is good for something so cheap. And yeah. Kublai Khan got a lot of votes, so Charlemagne abstained. I should have checked a little more closely, because that's actually just your flat total population in number per city. Technically your population is, I believe, the triangulation of this. That's what it's been traditionally. Presumably then in thousands. Although, it seems wrong here. So, well, let's see. What's the smallest city that I have? 13. Oh, it's probably this one here. Nope, that's 13 already. Well, okay, so it is the smallest I have. So, population 131.5. 1.35 million. So, used to be triangulation, but anyways, it goes up. Each successive point of population is worth more than the previous one. So that's what's relevant. Boston, what have you got? You've got 48, which is, I think, slightly under that one. Washington, you've got 46, which is definitely under. Alright, so let's stop. Let's do free speech. Free religion. for religion. And one thing that is going to have to happen is that I'm going to need to
Awaiting your orders.
pump up my defenses once I get industrialism. 'Cause it's going to be a problem. Once we get to the space race, one way of messing with your rivals is to take over their capital, and so we will need to be able to defend against that potentiality. Meme is cautious. Generally, everybody likes me, is the upside, except for Boudica, but it doesn't matter. She's still cautious, so. But Qin Shi Huang likes me. Oh, Charlemagne's down to cautious. Oh, right, because I abandoned my religion. That's what's going on there. But people won't be mad at me for not being their religion, because I'm not anymore. Alright, because they won't be mad at me for falling under the sway of a heathen religion, I should say. Because now I'm no longer heathen, I'm atheist. Ish. I'm officially agnostic. So. I'm just gonna hold on to that guy right now. Yeah, let's make that into one of those guys. Alright. Alright. So we are in pretty good shape. We're railroading all sorts of stuff to improve production in some cities. He's canceled that deal. Why exactly? Oh, because he's got coal. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye now. Jeez, he has a ton of cities. Wow. But he certainly has a bunch of cities. So let's just double check here. That guy would be done in a turn anyways, so... Alright, let's go do that. These guys go there. These guys go there. These guys are done there. Ah. Yes, please. Do please improve that spot. Improve that one. Coming along nicely. Oh no, a spy has been thwarted. Oh good, a spy has been thwarted. Bank. Right, yeah, we built the bank on purpose. I don't know about the rest. Oh, Security Bureau. Yeah, right now, like, I want to have espionage, and I want to make sure we get other things. You know, you should really build a workboat. Because there's that fish right there that would be very beneficial to me. You need plastics for offshore platforms. You should also build a workboat. Fishing boat? I don't remember what they're called anymore. But yeah, you should do that same thing. For pretty much the same reason. Things are going a little better. I suspect we'll find a much nicer manufacturing production now. I'll check in a turn. Secrets of liberalism were stolen! Oh no! Good job, Charlemagne. If you're stealing technology from me, you're in trouble, so there's just no doubt that that is the case right now. So, I can't even, you know? Like, oh, you're stealing secrets from me? I'm sorry. I hope you feel better.
Consider it done.
Legitimately. Yeah. How are we doing here? I don't want artists as much as I want merchants. That's relevant. Yeah. Nothing else is particularly useful at the moment. So. This is all going nicely. My workers are working away. What are you cooking? Okay. Gwen and I like to say that Leo is generally either a plague of locusts or a baby bird who refuses to eat and only pecks at his food. And it is frequently hard to determine which one we will have ahead of time. So, yeah. Wait, stop marking that. Right, I forgot. A million turns ago, I said I was going to do that. Thumbs up. The fat man screwed up. Good job. Alright. I am going to take a look here at the statistics before I forget that a third time. Fourth time. I've forgotten how many times. Demographics. Manufacturing goods, 444. Still bad. Still really bad.
Tell me what you eat, and I will tell you what you are.
Only 70 behind Sir Yaverman right now. So we've closed the gap by about 50. That's nice. So I've got that going for me. Sid Sushi's executives are spreading the food across the land, which I'm actually very pleased about. Gonna go down to spread it here. Yes. Yes. Alright. You're welcome. I can start building malls now, which are super good. Super backed. Build me a mall. No spies. No spies. I don't want spies. No spies. Stop it. Alright. It's time to do a check for spies. Boston has a spy. Dude, Boston. Stop it. We should have an engineer. No spy. Let's see. Does this work right? It does. Okay. I'd forgotten that you could arrow key your way through your list of cities. It's very helpful right now. Yep. Look at that 8 production off of that coal. Because so it's coal on a Plains Hill, so it's already like 4. So 3 or 4. The mine adds another 2, 6. Levy. Yeah, so I guess it's 4 with the coal and the Plains Hill. 6 with the mine, 7 with the levy, 8 with the railroad. Pretty good. We do need to get some grocer in there, grocer action going on, so that we can get more merchants. Oh, right. Keep checking. Aha! Aha! What are you doing? What are you even doing with your life? Yeah. Oh, so not. Oh, you're building a mall. You're going for grocer. Okay, good. Grocer is the correct one. Because that's the one that leads to mall. And we want malls. So there we are. That's how that works. Alright. It's alright. Oh, right, we were gonna go see about making a well there. I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll do it. It can only matter if we want to work the square, but we might. Stranger things have happened. Single currency? Yeah. +1 traded in all my cities. I'll take it. I'm probably going to benefit from that more than other people. So that is, I'm very amenable to that suggestion. Aha! Yes, good. Just build networks. Aha! There we go. 56 base. 56 base also. Oh, 57 base. What now, Vienna? What now, sucker monkey? Yeah. So I guess technically I should be building it over there. Well, do we have SIDS here yet? Oh, we don't have SIDS here yet. That's part of the problem. Once we get SIDS there, we'll get some more population and it'll flip around a little bit. More money. More money is good. I approve of more money. Give me more money. Or, to quote the great Ben Folds, give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. You bitch. The great, the incomparable Ben Folds. Shall we say. Alright, succeeds. Everybody voted for it. Not a huge surprise. That's why my situation got better. Wall Street first. Because, yeah. Give me a priest. So we definitely want to go there and give sushi there. Suddenly it's gonna grow a lot faster. What a shock. So yeah, there's no way to get irrigation up here, which is why this is like this. Yeah, there's just, yeah. It's just a hopeless cause. Just run around building networks. Yeah. No! I wanted those deals. I really wanted those deals. I really wanted that deal, though. What? How about we negotiate this? And I just give you like that stuff, and then you give me that. Yeah. You're welcome. um, you're welcome. Hostile takeover. New sources of 1 rice. Settle near uncontrolled resources.
Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win.
I'm guessing this won't count, but if I can get rice from one of these guys. Rice from Sir Yalverman. So let's talk to Sir Yalverman. I'd like to make a trade proposal. I want your rice. I want your hit musicals. I'll give you coal. What would make this deal work? Accept your offer. Like, if that will work, then I'm okay with this. Like, just in terms of actually legitimately going and getting rice. There doesn't seem to be any on our continent. So that just doesn't even seem... Yeah. It's just never gonna happen. So... Oh. Kublai war with Meme, and Meme war with Qin Shi Huang. That's gonna be a problem. This is gonna be dangerous. Like, people are gonna try and, people are gonna threaten me over this one.
Reporting for duty.
I'm not looking forward to this. Did I...
What do you need?
I just pillaged instead of disbanding. Ah, the genius.
Ready
The
for
genius
action.
of me.
Ready for action.
Too funny. Too depressing. Oh no, the secrets of military tradition. But I want your rice. I'm confused. Why won't you give me your rice anymore? I'm confused why you won't give me rice. I feel that's a fair question. Why won't you give me rice? Like, I actually want it. So what's going on there? Legitimately very confused. Yeah. I just don't care about this city. Just build wealth. Please. Right, grocer. So. All right, we're gonna get an assembly line because we're gonna need to build a bunch of.
The earth is the cradle of the mind, but one cannot eternally live in a cradle.
because we're going to need to build some defense stuff. Alright, we can start on a power program. You're my best production city, so do it. Get it done. Public transportation. For that extra health. As you continue to grow. Oh my. Qin Shi Huang seems to be in trouble. There's some military tradition was stolen by enemy agents. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Global warming strikes near Bracht. Ooh. That was rough. Did the mine go away? It did. Alright, well. There's some hand exchanging going on of cities. It's kind of interesting. I lost a little bit there, but it wasn't too bad. But it will, of course, only get worse. Alright, industrialism is what we really needed. So
People can have the Model T in any color, so long as it's black.
alright, build me the factories. They're not feeling safe. +1 unhappiness permanently? Stop doing that. It's only 100 gold. No, I believe? I don't actually remember. Oh, it's only universal suffrage. I don't want... They're not going to do environmentalism. So I could have said yes. And just messed with other people, but... I'm fine either way, so... Excuse me. Transportation, factory... Fails. Votes never. Wow. I don't know what she's got, but that seems foolish to me. Yeah, so we're nearing the end game here. I'm having to build. I'm just pounding out factories to try and catch up. Fill the puny, 5th largest. Feels good. Hashtag feels good. 3 turns on that factory. 14 turns on that factory. Oh wait, no, you just build a grocer. Yeah, build that mall. Build that mall. Thank you, boys. Charlemagne declared war on me. What the bleep? Seriously, what the bleep? That's right, I forgot about that. He was only my friend because of the... of the religion. This is a problem because I haven't really gotten to the unit improvements yet. Treachery and deception. The only thing you don't like is I've traded with your apparent worst enemies. No. I'm sorry, but I just got declared on.
Awaiting your orders.
As many of you guys as possible, promote to infantry. Thank you. Global warming struck near Washington. Oof, that one's a beating. That one is, in fact, bad. Very bad.
Your orders.
Yeah, this is not good. Well, he's just got a bunch of knights, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, I haven't actually hit
What's the
turn,
plan?
which is good because I want to move these riflemen. Now, fingers crossed. Apparently got some cavalry too. The 60% improved defense should make a big difference also. Yeah. He seems to have been kind of routed by himself. Just suiciding in. Kind of wish I hadn't didn't have show enemy moves turned on right now, but it's very helpful in the early game and a little bit in the late game. It'd just be better if it was a little faster. So I'll tap at my phone for a minute while it takes a minute. Here we go. All right, so third drill, second city defense, third combat. Second combat. Fortify that, guys. Third senior defense. Second first strike. Promote however many of those guys to that.
Ready for action.
You're
Awaiting
gonna
your
just
orders.
defend. You're gonna go clear that guy out, though. There's got to be actually a couple of these guys that I can send out.
Tell me what to do.
Not that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Oh, that one doesn't have a road. That's a little awkward. Alright. Put that there.
Your orders.
Let's see what else we have.
What's the plan?
Got this one. So, yeah. Just doing a little aggressive defense because he doesn't really have much that can threaten me. My defensive position improves every turn, whereas his defensive position worsens. Whereas his offensive position worsens. Well, I guess it sort of improves, but it doesn't get much better. So, alright, back to tapping my phone. I will be able to see, you know, if the map jumps. Which would mean that I would have to care about a different spot. Alright, customs house built. Just give me that mall, please. Mall built here. Assassinated the governor. Oh, balls. That's the thing that means, that, you go into revolt for a turn, and you then lose all of your you lose your cultural defenses. I believe probably your probably also your wall defenses if that were still relevant, but it is not anymore. Well then, the real question right now is, where's that great general guy? There.
All present and accounted for. Reporting for duty.
So he can get there and promote. This guy's going to promote 2. It's back. There once more, losing a bunch of guys. But now, importantly, their loss of units is much more important because I have got... No, I can't. I can't. I just got declared on. And Jesus, you're so far ahead of me. At least I'm about to get super...
There is one rule for the industrialist, and that is,
that I've got
make the
going for me.
best quality of goods possible, at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible.
Tank either. I hate everything. Factory's done. Aqueduct. Grocery. Aluminum near Boston. Excellent. That's good news. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. 48%. 68% on one of these. That is truly a scary number of artillery, though. So we're gonna have to. We're just gonna have to make some attacks here.
Your orders.
Because I just can't let him keep going in.
Reporting for duty.
With that sort of attack power coming up. What else have we got around?
What do you need? Your orders. Tell me what to do.
Go, war elephants, go! My archer was destroyed by a Holy Roman Knight. Oh, he took it? No. What? Oh, he did. Son of a monkey. Well, that's pretty much the end of this game. I mean... yeah. That's rough. Miscalculations were made. And I was too slow on industrialism. Charlie, once my best friend, took me down. And the reason that this is basically over is because he's going to be able to march further in and do as well.
Awaiting your orders.
I have a shot. I have a chance. try again later, but not right now. Right now I'm upset. So, alright. Save it. It's been a long time anyways. And we will have to attempt to make America reach the stars next time.